What is up, guys? Today is going to be a super lit video. Oh my god, I'm excited. Let's go! It's gonna be raw, it's gonna be cool. There's gonna be some things that I'm gonna learn, there's gonna be some things that you're gonna learn, and I'm excited. I'm leaving my job right now, my job, goodbye. And it is Friday. Happy Friday. Probably not for you guys, but for me, it's Friday. I'm freaking hyped. We have a performance assessment, which, shit, I didn't know what the hell that was. I still really don't know what it is, and we're both gonna find out what it is. There's a performance center, which essentially, to my knowledge, they deal with physical therapy, they help people create workout programs, they help people formulate nutrition plans and stuff like that. And they did like a somewhat of an event at my gym, spun a wheel and won a performance assessment from them. It's like a couple $100 thing, and I won. So that's what we're doing today. It was not planned, but it ended up working out, and I think it should make a pretty interesting video. I'm so hyped on life right now. Like I can't even explain it. I just have such a drive and passion for life. I want to be great. I want to do great things. I want to meet new people. I want to make more friends. I want to make a fuck ton of money, baby. Yeah. Like, I can't explain to you. It's an inner drive that I feel like you must have if you want to be successful. If you don't wake up every day and you just want to fucking conquer the world, then you're not going to be successful. I just can't see how it would happen because it's so hard to be successful. It's not easy. Some people can get lucky, but even luck is not luck. You have to work hard. It just comes. You just have to do it. And if you don't wake up every single day wanting and loving the grind and loving the hard work, then it's just not going to happen. That's just, so like, if you don't have that, it just might not be for you. And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but like, it's true. Like, I mean, I don't know, guys, but I just wanted to just, you know, I don't know. I'm fucking rambling. I'm on fucking 450 milligrams of caffeine right now, baby, yeah. Regardless of the fact, this has nothing to do with the performance assessment. I just wanted to lift you guys up and motivate you, because come on, let's do something with your life. We die. We all die. You're gonna die at one point. What if you are dying and you don't have what you want in life? What if you didn't accomplish the things that you want to accomplish? What if? Don't live life as a what if. I'm not a motivational guy. I want to be. I try to motivate people. Sometimes I find it difficult. Sometimes I feel like people think it's cringy, but fuck the cringe, man. Real life, real, like dead ass, fucking real. This is real shit. Like, maybe it is cringy. Like, no, fuck, it's not cringy. Keep going in between bitch mode and beast mode, dude. I can't pick one or the other. But no, we're in fucking beast mode. This is fucking real life. This is not cringy shit. Live the life how you want to fucking live it, and stop worrying about what other people think. Be consistent in your hard work, and the great things will come to you. Let's get this shit. I'll see you guys at the performance assessment. Spit in my face. Do it. Spit in my face. All right, I'm at the gym and I gotta piss like a freaking racehorse right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I gotta get changed into some normal clothes, and then we're gonna hit this performance assessment. And this is what I'm talking about. This is a real fit. Oh yeah. We're locked in, ready to go. Here we are. PH Performance.
Hey,
how's it going?
What's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Doing well, man.
Yeah.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Come on in. Yeah. We're
Okay.
you can head in that office.
Okay, sweet. Let's go. Sweet. All right, awesome. Dude, I'm excited. When I spun that wheel, I didn't even look at the wheel. I didn't even know what my choices could be. But
perfect.
yeah, this is awesome.
We'll make the most out of it. Give me a little more so I can figure out what's best, how to best use our times.
Yeah.
Give me a little more about your background.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Sweet. All right, I'll try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. I kind of like really got into like the gym specifically. Like my friends were like bodybuilders and stuff, so I got into like that sort of stuff when I first got into the gym. But my like ultimate goal was to play football. So then I transitioned more into like athletic specific workouts and stuff like that. So I ended up tearing my ACL senior year of high school. After I had my surgery and everything, recovered very well. I took a gap year, and then I ended up going to Marshall University down in West Virginia. I spent the last 3 years at Marshall playing running back at Marshall. Ended up tearing my left hip labrum a little over 2 years ago now, and I had my surgery a little less than 2 years ago. I got the clearance at 6 months. At about 9 months is when I went back to like full contact. Went through a whole winter workout, spring ball and everything, and it was great. After I just recently, this past spring, last spring, almost coming up on a year ago now, is when I stopped playing.
Okay.
And so since that time, started getting pain in my right hip. It actually started during the spring, and I took BPC 157, the peptide. I thought that like kind of fixed it. It didn't bother me throughout the entire spring. But then after I stopped playing, so like sometime in the summertime, I think attributed sort of to me being at an office and sitting all day, and I wasn't really like I would go from sitting for 8 hours and then go lift and squat 500 pounds, and wasn't really getting a whole lot of steps in, and like I was like sprinting and not really walking much, so it kind of flared up again.
Okay.
And then since that time, so since I stopped playing football, it's kind of just been like a roller coaster. And then I just started taking BPC again 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And on top of that, I've been kind of trying to be more on top of like strengthening my glutes, strengthening my core and everything, all the basic like rehab stuff that I learned when I had the surgery. So that was probably a lot.
That's great.
Probably rambled.
That's perfect. To know where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah.
Tell me more about now, what your training looks like right now, and then we can get into kind of what your goals are right now.
Back in around October, I started doing jiu-jitsu. So I do that anywhere from like 2 to 3 times a week.
Cool.
I think that the intensifying of the jiu-jitsu definitely played a little bit of a factor in like aggravating the hip. Recently, haven't really been able to run much just because I'm able to run, but I don't want to aggravate it more than it already is.
The strength training side of things, what's that look like right now?
My split per se is pretty inconsistent since I started doing jiu-jitsu, and mainly because the practices can be a little inconsistent. Sometimes they're at different times. Sometimes the practice gets canceled and stuff. So it really depends. But ultimately, it's usually a chest and like upper push day, and then an upper back and pull day, and then I separate my leg days. I do 2 leg days a week, and I'll do a glute and hamstring focus day. So I usually am doing like back squat, RDLs on the glute and hamstring days, and then I'll do front squat. I've been doing front squat a lot. That's like my main kind of like lift that I'm good at.
Split it up in like posterior, anterior.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Like that.
Yeah.
How are you doing with those different things you mentioned, the jiu-jitsu, the lifting, trying to get some cardio in, all that stuff?
Yeah.
How's that like in managing fatigue, managing soreness? Do you feel like it's going all right, or
it's been tough. That's definitely a challenge I've had, is balancing the intensity of the jiu-jitsu and the lifting, because I'm definitely not able to go as hard lifting since I started doing jiu-jitsu. So, but yeah, I would say before, when I was strictly just lifting, both of my leg days were like 100% balls to the wall. But since I started doing jiu-jitsu, I really can only afford to do one hard day and then
by the second day, or I don't do them back to back, obviously, but by the second time I'm doing legs for the week, I'm like, oh shit, like I need to chill out.
Just managing fatigue is a lot.
Yeah.
For that jiu-jitsu, I know you said you started that fairly recently.
Yeah.
Compare. When did you say you started?
I think about October. It's been
So been doing that for a little bit.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 months, something like that. Yeah.
Do you see that? Just thinking about kind of long-term training and trying to balance everything. Do you see that as something that will be kind of consistent year-round?
Yeah.
You'll be keeping that level
No, definitely it's something. Yeah, it's always been something that I wanted to get into. Like while I was playing football, I just couldn't because I was playing football. I'm a very competitive person, so that's like my competition. My goal is to get really good at it. It takes a lot of time. It's a very hard sport, and I'm not very good right now. But
I mean, balancing a lot of stuff. It's like you can't push every component to the max at the same time. You've only got, your battery's only so full, right? So definitely based on your priorities, figure out, okay, how do I make sure I'm doing enough to hit my goals and focus on those main priorities, and then get, to use a medical term, like the minimally effective dose of some of the other areas, right? So that you're doing enough to maybe maintain or see small progress, or at least not go backwards in terms of some of the strength stuff and muscle mass and cardio fitness and all that stuff. I mean, it sounds like you have figured out a somewhat of a structure. But
somewhat, I definitely could be refined more for sure.
Since you started the jiu-jitsu and working on the structure of the rest of your exercise, do you feel like any areas are lagging behind or not growing or maintaining the way that you'd like?
I would say that the strength for sure is fallen off a little bit, especially at first, and now I feel like it's kind of just like flatlined. So, which I kind of just attributed to not lifting as hard and not as heavy as I normally would. Ideally, I'd love to, get really good at jiu-jitsu and get stronger at the same time, but I don't know if that's super realistic, but
Definitely possible for sure. But there's also too, there's different kinds of strength. There's the functional jiu-jitsu strength that might not, is obviously related, but might not completely directly correlate with adding pounds to your bench, pounds to your front squat, or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But that doesn't mean you're not getting stronger.
Just in different way.
That's like isometric more stuff, and just more that functional strength and sport specific strength. At least at this point, jiu-jitsu's real high on the priority list. Goals, being able to compete better and get better at jiu-jitsu, is that like top of the list right now?
I would say so, yeah.
What you would say?
Yeah.
Then where do other things stack up? Like strength, muscle mass, cardiovascular fitness, like where does all that stuff?
Still love the gym, so it stays pretty high. So they're pretty close to each other. The jiu-jitsu is definitely the top, mainly because it's like where I'm lacking. Like I know that I've just started it, so I have a lot to grow from there. I've been working out, and my strength is already really good. So I want to be stronger. I want to maintain what I got and progress, of course. Going to the gym and lifting heavy weight is kind of like my therapy. I do it not even just to I mentally feel better. So, and jiu-jitsu also does that too, because jiu-jitsu is really fun for me to do. But I just have a emotional connection to the gym.
Well, yeah, I mean the reason I was asking about that earlier about if you plan on kind of maintaining this level of jiu-jitsu throughout, as you know from football and everything, seasonal sports, right? You can obviously in season focusing on performance in the season and backing off some of the other things. There's a natural way to periodize your training with seasonal sports. Now, if you're in a non-seasonal sport where you're just competing or training at the same level all year round, it gets a little harder to work on some of those other areas. But it might mean, and we can talk more about as we go here, but it might mean, periodizing and prioritizing certain muscle groups for periods where okay, I can't prioritize jiu-jitsu and prioritize growing in every area.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing recently. I'm kind of like not picking one or the other. I'm like been trying to go all in on one or the like both at the same time.
And you're just, for most people, you know, the younger you are, the more kind of able you might be to handle some of that.
Yeah.
But there's just a limit to potential there.
For sure.
You only have so much in that battery, like I said, only so much energy. You're going to overtrain at some point and then see stagnation or even things heading in the wrong direction in all those areas because you're just trying to do too much. Your body's not recovering well. It's not recouping. You know, it's not repairing as well as you'd like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, have you ever thought about structuring a little more? Well, let me ask you this. So when it comes to your strength training, you mentioned the splits and everything. Like, what's the set volume per muscle group round?
Yeah, recently it's definitely been a lot lower. I haven't did lower body in the last 2 weeks because of the hip. I didn't do it because I couldn't. It was just, it's been feeling good for the past week, and I just was like, all right, I'm just gonna take it easy. I don't want to push it too much. But so I would say typically lower body speaking, I don't do any more than like 8 reps for lower body typically, and I'll usually work up to a set of 2. It could be anywhere from 5 sets, and like when I was really going crazy, just lifting, sometimes I would do like 10, 12 sets of back squat, like working like 2 sets of 8, 2 sets of 6, set of 4, set of 2, and then I do like deload sets. Yeah. But that I haven't done that in a long time. Recently, it's really just been 4 to 5 sets, working up to like a heavy double, like on both on front squat and back squat, and then usually 2 accessory movements. So like on a front squat day, I would do the 4 or 5 sets of front squat, go on to usually do like a unilateral movement. So I like doing goblet, rear foot elevated split squats. Yeah. And like I'll do that paired with like the jumps with it. And then I'll do like isometric. So like I'll do sissy squats sometimes I'll do the leg extension, whatever. And then that both of those are usually 3 sets. So like 12 sets total, or 12 to 15 sets total for a leg day.
Varies from muscle group to muscle group, and individual to individual and everything. Yeah. But like a lot of the research kind of circles around somewhere between 10 to 20 sets per muscle group for progress, right? So I mean, as you're structuring workouts and everything and thinking about periodizing a little more, where it's like, okay, this block, I'm still doing a little bit of everything, but I'm going to put more volume on my quads, or more volume on this, or more upper body, or whatever, you know, that it might be like shifting the volume levers a little bit, where like it's 10 sets of stuff that you're more in kind of okay with maintenance at that point, and then pushing up more towards the 20 end of the spectrum for whatever your focus is for that block.
Gotcha.
And it's probably only like 6 to 8 week blocks, something like that. I don't know how familiar you are with like periodized.
Yeah. That's how we kind of did it with football. It'd be
for sure.
4 or 5 week blocks.
Yeah, and it really just depends on personal preference. It could be anywhere from 4 to 10, whatever, in terms of weeks of blocks. Enough time where you can see progression, but not so much time that you're like getting too over fatigued and getting mentally bored with what you're doing and mixing it up. Yeah. But yeah, just from what you're saying there, with all that you're doing, that's one thing that comes to my mind is like, you might need to just pull back and push some of the different levers a little bit to have some stuff more in maintenance mode, while some areas, some muscle groups are in hypertrophy or strength, growth mode, I should say.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because you just can't. It's really hard to be improving at everything, everywhere all at once, Definitely. But okay, cool. Well, let's start. We'll keep talking about some of this stuff, but if you're up for it, let's go do an in-body scan.
Okay, sweet.
So we can get some actual numbers on it.
Now, how accurate are these things? Because I know that there's a lot of different ways that they do it. Like there's a skin fold test, right? And then there's these, and then there's like the water, like you sit in the right. There's like there's kind of top tier. Gold standard is a DEXA scan. Okay.
which is basically expensive test,
Gotcha.
but very accurate.
Okay.
It's the same thing they use for measuring bone density for
Okay.
people that have bone density issues.
Gotcha.
But it also does other tissues. You can
Okay.
throw that away whenever.
Yeah.
So that's gold standard. Then just slightly underneath that would be like the weight, the hydrostatic weight.
Okay. Yep.
This is just a notch under that. Should be pretty accurate.
Gotcha.
Not perfect, to be honest. It's not perfect for people on real low end of the spectrum. Like
Gotcha.
if your body fat is super low.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the best.
Gotcha.
But it should at the very least be very directionally accurate.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like, if it says your body fat is 9%.
Yeah.
Here, I'll tell you after. Sorry.
Okay. No, yeah, you're good. Wow, we got some elevator music.
I'm sick of this music.
You hear this all day?
I need to figure out how to reprogram it, change it to something. Because I hear this so often.
That's hilarious.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
You can step off. It's going to
Okay.
print something out for us, so I'll go there.
So
Yeah, so like I was saying, it should be very directionally accurate.
Okay.
So even if it's underestimating or overestimating
It's
your
consistent,
body fat,
yeah.
should be consistently off by that same amount.
Gotcha,
So like,
okay.
According to the machine,
Yeah.
add 2 pounds of muscle,
Yeah.
or you lose a percentage of body fat.
Yeah.
The starting point might not be exactly right, but it should be fairly accurate.
I got you.
directionally, know what
Okay.
I mean?
Makes sense.
And
Yeah.
the magnitude of that change should be close. Well, just to explain how to read this thing.
Okay.
This top section is just a breakdown of your mass, right?
Okay.
So there's your weight.
Yep.
Some of that is fat-free mass, so
Okay.
it breaks down. Interesting, but not necessarily that helpful. It's really these sections where we get the kind of usable data.
Gotcha.
So for each of these, so for you, well, for anyone, I'm looking at first right side, left side imbalance.
Yeah.
Are there any issues there? And no, like you're almost dead on exact same amount of right arm lean tissue,
Yeah.
and then same thing, like less than 1% difference,
Yeah. Okay.
or a percent difference. Right leg, left leg,
Yeah.
perfectly within the margin of error. So
Yeah.
very balanced, which is good.
Good.
Especially with, you talked about some injuries and things like
Yeah.
that. That's always one thing I'm
Yeah.
paying attention to. If anyone's had a major injury,
Yeah.
like has that led to one side being overly dominant,
Mm-hmm.
some muscle loss on the other side, some atrophy, or some compensation, so you're building more muscle on one side, and
Yeah.
you're great there.
Okay. Sweet.
And then body balance.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at basically the kind of percent, not the actual number, because of
Mm-hmm.
course you've got way more musle in your legs than your
Yeah.
arms, but kind of the percentile here
I got you.
to see where your muscle is balanced,
Okay.
where it's distributed, I should say.
Okay.
And you're in a great spot for everything.
Yeah.
Comparatively, you're more well muscled on your upper body than your lower body.
Gotcha.
You see these bars
Yeah,
go
yeah,
further out
Okay.
than your on your right arm, left arm, and trunk
Got you.
than your right leg and left leg. Which
Gotcha.
you're in a good spot for everything. So it's not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say like, oh man, your legs are lagging way behind.
Yeah.
Some of it's just genetic.
Yeah,
that
okay.
You might be predisposed genetically to just
Just-
carry more muscle up top.
Okay.
Some of
Interesting.
it is certainly training, of course.
Yeah.
And what you've done in the past.
Yeah.
So not a problem.
Yeah,
I don't want to say that
Interesting.
this is like an issue or anything for you.
No, it's an issue for me.
But, but no, this tells me like,
Okay,
hey, yeah,
interesting.
as you're already doing, like
Yeah.
probably a good idea to emphasize legs,
Yeah,
a little
okay.
more than
Okay. I wonder if do you think that has anything to do with the lower body injuries?
absolutely
Okay.
could. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if those things kept you out of training for a little
Yeah.
while, and as you mentioned just today, like, oh, it flared up, so I haven't really worked legs
Yeah.
for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
going to see as steady progress. You're not going to see the same
Makes
muscle
sense.
growth as you
Yeah.
would if it was consistent training. They're not numbers where I'm like, oh man, how is he even keeping himself upright? Like your muscle mass is good,
Yeah,
but
okay.
would love for that to be
All right.
build that up a little
Yeah.
bit to come a little closer to the
balance.
upper
Yeah,
body
yeah.
for just better body balance,
Yeah.
right? And you already said you're with your training right now, you
Yeah.
have a little more lower body emphasis than upper body
Yeah.
emphasis, which I
Yeah.
think is great.
Okay.
As long as you can do it
Yeah.
safely and
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, that's kind of just been the challenge, is being consistent with it, because
Yeah.
with the hip flaring up and stuff like that. So
That's the hard thing. It's like finding that line where you're pushing enough to see progress,
Yeah.
but not pushing so much that you're causing these flare-ups and you know, having to go hard for 2 weeks and then go off for 2 weeks. Move on to the body fat piece of it.
Okay.
Again, so the reference range here for men is, and this is just men regardless of age, is 10 to 20%. Okay. Is kind of the reference range there of the norm range. So you're below that range. Yep. Obviously not a bad thing. Yeah. Other things that I'll look at with people, just their fat distribution. Okay. Although, you know, it's not the same as muscle distribution, right? Because we can say for muscle distribution, like, oh, I want to work my legs, let me add more leg work to try to build those leg muscles. Yeah. As you know, you can't spot train fat. Yep. So I can't say like, oh, you carry a higher percentage of your fat in your trunk, so let's do X, bunch of core Z to hit that trunk. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. It's just about losing fat overall. Yep. Some other stuff you might be interested in here, though, based on InBody's algorithms and everything. It's estimating that your basal metabolic rate, so that is basically how many calories your body burns through essential functions only. Okay. And then it does give you like a recommended based on, it doesn't know how active you are or like that, so take that with
I would say that's around how many calories I
that's kind of a maintenance
and I've been maintaining the same weight for a while now, so
cool. So I mean that's the basics of it. And again, for you and for most people, like I don't care so much about comparing to the norms. Hopefully that's not what you care about, like stacking yourself up against other people, right? It's like, how can I make myself better, you know? So tracking your own progress and using these numbers to set realistic incremental goals. Yeah. And I mean, hey, looks like just from last time, I didn't even look at this.
Oh yeah,
you know,
that's
from
right.
last time, which was less than a month ago, you on a little weight, but it was all from muscle. Okay. You know, basically your muscle went up a little bit, and body fat went down a little bit. So hey, positive progress so far this month. You can hang on to that for sure.
Definitely.
Then I mean, as far as like next steps for today, I mentioned potentially doing a VO2 max. Yeah. I don't know that I want to do that and flare up with your hip.
That's fair. I wouldn't mind giving it a try, and if it hurts, then I can always, not. Yeah. Like, because it's like the VO2 max. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like a progressional thing. So
we can try it.
I'm down to try it.
We plan on doing a sub-max test where basically we're not planning on going until, for a max test, you go until literally
failure,
call it. And you say, I can't keep up with the treadmill anymore. So you stop it, and that's your max. We can, slightly different protocol, just do a sub-max test where we're saying, okay, we're trying to get to about 75% of the way there. Okay. And then we're just going to extrapolate the rest of the way.
Estimate how much.
So we could definitely try that.
I'd be down.
If you're interested in that.
Definitely.
We could do a couple, just so I can see where you're at and give you some feedback, a couple little mobility tests, especially around like those hips. And
sweet. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Get it.
Start with a little like flexion and extension. Just go like you're doing a big, huge nod. Looks smooth. Any pain or discomfort or anything there?
No, I've always had a problem like looking down sometimes, especially after like a big back workout. I kind of feel like a pull up here, but right now it feels fine.
How about like as if you're shaking your head? No, left and right. Any pain or anything there?
Nothing with that.
Like a bend, like a side bend, side to side.
Feels good. Yep.
No issues with any of those.
Nope.
Okay. Let's have you do. I feel a little funny. Maintain a neutral spine for a minute.
Okay.
Make sure there's no issues there.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you do big nods.
Okay.
Yeah. Just hold it for a second in a neutral position first.
Go.
Feel fine.
Yeah, it feels fine.
No, not quite as smooth on the way down there. But no pain or anything like that?
Yeah, no, not any pain. I would say, there is a little bit of tightness when I get to the full, all the way down.
Like trying to tuck your chin all the way down?
Yeah, only really on the right side.
Okay. How about let's look at the hips a little bit.
Okay.
90-90.
90-90. Yep.
Familiar with that?
Yep. You have to mention, I do stretch a lot. I do a lot of stretching, at least 10 minutes a day, usually.
You do some rotations around there?
Yeah. I've noticed that, because I do these a lot to warm up for squats and stuff. And so this feels fine. So it's my right one that bothers me. When I come around this way and right here, from this to here, right now it's not bothering me, but I noticed that, here, that kind of, I don't want to say pinches, but it can aggravated it a little bit sometimes.
So from there to like, can you do like come up and do that, like push your pelvis forward in both directions? So obviously able to do it.
Yeah.
Do you feel tightness in there when you're?
No. Yeah, it feels good. There are times like when it flares up, it can be a little bit more challenging.
Shoulder, do you like that?
Okay.
Stretch test. Scratch.
Yeah,
your
I
back.
feel like I'm definitely probably going to be limited a little bit in this one.
Just looking to see
symmetry
and pain. Do the other one. See how far you can go down. Right, do the same.
Oh, what's going on?
Great video.
Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. What's your name?
It depends. Government, nickname, what do you want?
I need the government. No, man, whatever you want, whatever you want. Quan?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good to meet you, bro. I really appreciate that, dude.
Appreciate
Hell yeah. Sweet. Love that.
It's a little lower body kind of control,
Okay.
isometric. It's going to have you get into a 90-degree squat.
Okay.
See if you can hold that.
All the way down or just
No,
to
so
90?
about 90 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give it that. Okay, perfect. Go maybe
Touch lower?
lower. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good, right?
Okay.
Looking for stability and seeing if you can last for 2 minutes here.
Definitely feeling the burn.
Isometric work might be a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially like for that jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
training, right? Because it's not, definitely you're moving through joint ranges of motion, everything.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of just stable contraction.
Yeah.
2 minutes is a good threshold for
Yeah.
this kind of high performance being able to hold
Yeah.
it, stably for 2 minutes.
Gotcha.
I won't make you go until you fail.
I would be here all day. I have a very competitive mindset, and sometimes it's to my detriment. I would sit here until my legs fall off.
You're at 2 minutes. Good. That was great, man. Okay. Jump over and get set up for the VO2 max.
I've seen a lot of things correlating VO2 max to longevity too, right? Yeah.
I think it's the best marker we have for longevity.
Yeah. Fancy equipment.
Booting up here. Most expensive equipment we have. Basically what this is doing, it's comparing your exhaled air
Okay.
to the air in the room.
Okay.
To figure out how much oxygen you are using during
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
what VO2 max
Yeah.
is.
That's how efficient
maximum volume of oxygen your
Gotcha.
body is consuming during exercise.
Okay.
Air was going in this way, there's a one-way valve each way, and out that way.
Okay.
And then into the tube and into the machine to be measured. How's that feel?
Yeah, feels good. Yep.
It's going to start slow. Yeah, 2 miles per hour. Easy walk.
Gotcha.
For the first few minutes, I will only increase speed. Okay. We'll go up 0.5 miles per hour at a time.
Gotcha.
And then once we get to 4.5, I will alternate between speed and climb.
Gotcha.
So I know I just realized you can't really talk anymore, but any other questions for me? Nice and easy walk to start here. All right, gonna take some speed up just to 2.5. All right, we got a speed increase coming up to 4. All right, last speed increase. He's taking the incline up to 1. Do a speed up to 5 now. 2 for the incline. Barely notice any difference. We're gonna keep going until you maintain a heart rate above 150 for an entire stage. Okay. So the incline up. All right, we're above 150, so let's see if we can do one more stage here. Just 1 more minute. All right, you are all good, sir. You can go ahead and pause it. We're going to get a recovery heart rate. Your estimated extrapolated VO2 max is 49.8.
That's actually like exactly what my Whoop says 50. Yeah, it says 50.
And that puts you in kind of the excellent, probably like top 25%.
Oh, really?
Category. Maybe a little higher than that. I'll have to double check.
Okay, sweet.
For your age group.
Yeah. So we're back in the office. He's printing out the results right now. But this was interesting. This was really cool. I hope you guys learned a little bit. I definitely did. So I'm interested to go over the VO2 max results. But yeah, this is sick, dude. I would definitely recommend checking a place like this out. If you're in the Northeast Ohio region, check this place out. But I mean, even there's places like this all over the place. So I would definitely recommend going to a professional and really looking over your data, your VO2 max, looking over your body comp, and then really formulating a plan. I know what I'm doing a little bit, not as much as Kevin, but I'm certainly definitely capable of helping you guys out. So if anybody has any questions or anything, leave a comment, shoot me a DM on Instagram, whatever it might be, if you need some insights on a training program, if you're trying to, especially if you're a football player, you're trying to increase your squat, your front squat, your bench, that type of stuff I'm really, really good at. So, and any football related programs, stuff like that, let me know. We are finished with the performance assessment. That was really, really cool. Very good data. Shout out to Kevin. I'm gonna probably head back home, get ready for jiu-jitsu,
And let's go. Hell yeah. Let's freaking go, guys. All right, we're back in the car, and that was sick. Holy shit. I love that. I really want to do an actual VO2 max. I wish that my hip wasn't bothering me as much as it was. It didn't bother me at all during the sub-max, so that's really good to see. But it was definitely the right move to not push it. Other than that, that was really cool. That was a really good, valuable information. It was a lot of stuff that like I already kind of knew, but it was good to hear it from somebody else and put it into better words than I can. I definitely do have to prioritize more and have more of a structure. I have somewhat of a structure, but more structure is needed. And I'm really excited to dive into some more of that information and really lock down a legit program for myself. Bro, I don't know if you guys could tell, but that caffeine hit me like a brick wall during that meeting. I was like sitting there going, my throat was drying out, I was so locked in. I was listening to every syllable that he was speaking. Like it was pretty crazy. I probably took a little too much caffeine. I wanted to be hyped and energized for you guys in this video. And it was worth it, to be honest. I don't care if I had a fucking heart attack. It's all for the content. All for the content. We need good content. Come on. Give the people what they want. Yeah. All right, guys. Got the jiu-jitsu fit on. Is it fire or what? Be honest. Be honest. Come on. Come on. Is it fire? Let me know. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Submit some people. Just kidding. I'm probably gonna get fucked up. Freaking go! Woo! I don't mean to be a tough guy or anything, but it is 11 degrees and we're in a t-shirt and shorts. Wanghoffs don't get cold. We don't wear that pussy jacket shit. Wanghoffs are real men, and we go. Holy shit, I'm fucking cold. Oh my god. Enough buffooning around. Let's get in there.
Yeah, see you. It's been a minute. How's it going? Good. Good. Yeah. John's just going over some basic fundamentals right now.
You want to do something?
Yep, let's get it. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited.
Getting crushed, he sets a top frame and a bottom frame, pushes and shrimps, boom.
John, do you mind just going light?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Guys.
Let's
Good
go.
stuff, man.
Good shit, guys.
Good technique.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yes, sir.
Did it, John?
We can get back to it.
Yeah.
Our schedule is limited enough.
Good seeing you. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good seeing you. Good fucking rolls today, dude. Good shit. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. This was this was a great video. It was a great day. I was excited at the beginning of this video. My energy levels definitely are not as high as they were at the beginning of this video, but they're still high. And it was a great day. If you're excited about your day, you're gonna have a good day. If you're not excited, if you don't get pumped up, then you're just bringing in the bad vibes. You're bringing in the bad energy, and you're gonna have a bad day. Or it's just more likely you're gonna have a bad day. So be pumped, be excited to attack whatever you're doing. Even if you got to do something you don't want to do, be excited about it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you were a little bit entertained. And yeah, it was I love doing this, guys. This is making YouTube videos, making videos, posting content in general is genuinely fun for me, and I am going to do this shit. Like, I do this shit. When I want to do something, I do it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I keep telling you guys, this is my shit. This is when I want something, I go get it.
This is the beginning. You're here at the beginning, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep on saying it because it's true, and I'm really about this shit. So I again appreciate you guys watching, and leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel to keep watching my videos, because they're just getting better, baby. I'll see you later, chimps.